SQL injection, SQL, occurs when attackers can execute malicious SQL queries by manipulating user input that the application doesn't properly handle. This can lead to unauthorized access to databases, data leakage, corruption, or even complete system compromise. Cross-site scripting, XSS, involves injecting malicious scripts into web pages viewed by other users. The main types are stored, reflected, and DOM-based XSS. This can result in session hijacking, site defacement, redirection to malicious sites, or spreading malware. Cross-site request forgery, CSRF, happens when a user is tricked into performing actions on a web application without their consent. This is typically achieved by embedding malicious links or forms in another site. The impact includes unauthorized actions like changing account details or initiating transactions. Insecure Direct Object References, IDOR, occur when applications expose direct references to internal objects, such as files, database records, or URLs, without proper authorization checks. This can lead to unauthorized data access or system functions. Security misconfiguration involves improperly configured security settings in applications, servers, or databases. This can expose sensitive data, allow unauthorized access, or facilitate other attacks. Sensitive data exposure happens when sensitive data, like credit card numbers or personal information, isn't properly protected. This can lead to data theft, identity theft, or financial fraud. Broken authentication and session management occur when functions related to authentication and session management are incorrectly implemented. This can lead to compromised passwords, keys, or session tokens, resulting in unauthorized access and identity theft. Insufficient logging and monitoring means the lack of proper mechanisms to detect, alert, and respond to security incidents. This can allow attackers to remain undetected, leading to prolonged breaches and more damage. Using components with known vulnerabilities involves incorporating libraries, frameworks, and software modules with known vulnerabilities. Attackers can exploit these vulnerabilities to compromise the application. Unvalidated redirects and forwards happen when applications redirect or forward users to other pages without properly validating the destination. This can result in phishing attacks, malicious redirection, and loss of trust. XML external entities, XXE, occur when XML parsers process external entities within XML documents, which can be exploited to access internal files, execute remote requests, or conduct denial-of-service attacks. Server-side request forgery, SSRF, happens when an attacker makes the server-side application send HTTP requests to unintended destinations. This can lead to internal system access, data exfiltration, and bypassing firewall rules. Insecure deserialization occurs when applications deserialize untrusted data, allowing attackers to manipulate serialized objects to execute arbitrary code or conduct other attacks. Remote code execution, RCE, happens when attackers execute arbitrary code on a server or system by exploiting vulnerabilities. This can result in full system compromise. Buffer overflow occurs when an application writes more data to a buffer than it can hold, causing data to overflow into adjacent memory. This can lead to crashes, data corruption, and arbitrary code execution. Prevention strategies: validate and sanitize all user inputs. Use prepared statements for database queries to prevent SQL injection. Implement strong, multi-factor authentication mechanisms. Encrypt sensitive data both at rest and in transit. Regularly update and patch software components. Follow industry standards and guidelines for secure coding. Perform regular security assessments and penetration testing. Use tools like Web Application Firewalls, WEF, Intrusion Detection Systems, IDS, and secure code analysis tools.